let us talk about what is happening in the world of fish. Hello and welcome to Fish in the News. And then Ghost Boy will play that intro for the Fish in the News intro that we have. The first story, which was sent to me probably 100 times because it was a popular headline, and what kind of person would not talk about the wonderful title, Sharks off Brazil coast test positive for cocaine. Yes, that is correct. Sharks in Brazil have tested positive for cocaine in their system. 13 Brazilian sharp-nosed sharks taken from shores near Rio, and they tested for not just cocaine, high levels of cocaine in their muscles and livers. Who is purchasing cocaine in Rio and dumping it in the ocean? Or is it coming down through the waterways? How is this possible? 100 times higher than previously reported. First time finding cocaine in the presence of sharks, making its way into the waters via illegal labs where the drug is manufactured or through the excrement of drug users. So illegal labs are so inefficient at making cocaine that they are leaching it into the water in sufficient enough amounts to get all of the sharks high. Oh, there's also packs of cocaine lost or dumped by traffickers at sea. The findings are very important and potentially worrying. Now we're gonna have coked out sharks. We've already been having issues dealing with our aggressive sharks this summer, and now the sharks are on coke too. Oh, all of the females in the study were pregnant. They're not sure what the consequences are of cocaine exposure on a shark fetus, or whether it's affecting their behavior. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it is probably affecting their behavior, and they're probably going to pass it down onto their children to some degree. Can't wait for the movie on this. Yeah, instead of cocaine bear, it's cocaine shark. I want to read this paper. Do they not link the paper? Surely they link the paper, right? It would be crazy to write an article about a paper without... Is it this? No, this is a different... Maybe I'm dumb, but I don't see the paper linked. Alright, anyways. So the sharks are on cocaine, which presumably means that everything in the area is on cocaine, because there's nothing specific about sharks that would mean that they would uptake cocaine at a higher rate than any other fish or aquatic creature. So I'm sure if they tested all the other fish or the coral or the whatever, they would probably be on cocaine too. It would be really interesting if all of the wildlife near major cities, like major drug cities, just started being on drugs and we got to see differences in behavior. Because surprisingly, due to ethics departments existing, there's not that many studies about giving animals drugs. There's a reasonable amount, probably still too many, but not as much as you'd think. I think this is it. Yeah, that looks right. I like that they needed a diagram. Was the diagram necessary? I understand. Anyways, sharks on cocaine. Guess what else happened? Fish fell from the sky and broke people's cars in New Jersey. So just one more thing to be aware of if you're going to come to New Jersey. I believe a tropical storm picked up some fish. The car was parked in their driveway. The car started honking. It went crazy honking, which we had never heard. I didn't know how to turn it off. I went out and he was in the yard somewhere. He heard the crash and everything, but ignored it. And then they saw the damage to their car. It's a bluefish. The Levines live about a mile away from where that fish would have come from in the Raritan Bay. Oh my god, so an osprey had... Oh, I thought it was a storm that carried it. This is an osprey carrying probably this bluefish that it caught. And then dropped it. Oh, they also have eagles in their nest in their backyard. That's funny. So an eagle or osprey caught a fish. Not that eagles usually catch the fish themselves, but catch a fish. And then dropped it on the person's windshield. I want to see the damage to the car. What is this angle? Is this from inside the car? I'm confused at what this image is, but I would love to see it. I lowered my deductibles, so if any birds are listening, please don't drop it here because I'm covered now. That's good. All right, let's see what else we got in the way of fish in the news. Officials urged to kill and eat highly invasive fish. Is it what? Blue cats or flathead cats? And probably snakehead too. Yeah, I don't think there's nearly enough eating that flathead cats, blue cats, and snakehead can be done. Like, I think if every person in the state had one, I still don't think it would affect the population that much. But yes, native species are in huge declines because of multiple invasives. I mean, blue cats you can't even do anything about. Snakehead, we have to move ourselves for the most part. Flathead catfish, we have to move ourselves for the most part. Blue cats can go through full salt water. So they can go from like river estuary to river estuary. Like once they arrived anywhere in the Northeast, they're just going to spread throughout the entire Northeast. And there is pretty much nothing that we can do about that other than apparently eat them. Erie angler catches unicorn species for Lake Erie. Atlantic salmon? That's a unicorn species? Cool fish. They stock them here, so they're not as interesting. Fish that school together save energy. Well, yeah, no shit. Schools of dead fish causing a stink in South Jersey. Oh my. Where in South Jersey? Osborne Island in Little Egg Harbor. Oh, so ocean fish. I could say 1,000 easily, and I probably wouldn't be wrong. I don't know where Osborne Island is, but I know where Little Egg Harbor is. I used to go there occasionally. Fish suffocated and washed up in several lagoons running through the neighborhood. Poor water quality and low oxygen levels are to blame. I want to see the piles of dead fish. Holy shit! It's all bunker. It's all menhaden. That's crazy. Imagine going swimming in that. Well, the gulls are having a fun day. Yeah, this is not what I was expecting. That's insane. I want to go swimming in it. Yeah, I'm sure it does not smell good. It's just menhaden. Well, listen, the seagulls are having a great day. It's always a good day when it's a good day for some seagulls. What other news we got? Seagull impression? Oh! I sound like the surfer from SpongeBob. Oh, all right, dude. Mine. That was closer to a seal. You guys need to stop being such impression critics, okay? What gives you the right to criticize my impressions? That would seem to be it in terms of Fish in the News. So thank you for tuning into this episode of Fish in the News. I hope you enjoyed those awful impressions. Do a fish impression? I would just say like blub blub. Blub, 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 blub. Croaker impression? I haven't heard a croaker in a while. You know who's loud though? Jacks. We have a lot of tropical stray jacks right now, like crevalle jacks and horse-eye jacks and the look-downs. And you just know if you net some weeds, you know there's a jack in it, because when you pull the net out of the water, you hear...